Hi, I'm Heather from booktubes, and today is the mid-year freakout tag. I got the questions from Gavin at Gavin Reads It All, right? That's his new channel name. I got it from his description, by the way. So I'm doing a little bit different of a version, I think, than I've ever done before, but this is the one that I'm doing, and I'm going to be so honest with you. The only reason that you're getting this video at all is because I've done it every single year, and I didn't want to skip this year just because I'm feeling meh. I didn't feel like that was a good enough reason, so it's happening. So we are gathered here today for that. I don't know about all of you, but for my feed, maybe it is just very personalized to me, but I feel like I have seen way less of these videos at this point of the year than I usually have. I'm filming this June 19th, which I know is still a little early, and I know some people like to do July, but I feel like once that first one hits your subscription feed, you usually have a pretty big flood of people doing it, you know, from like the 9th onwards basically. And I feel like this week is usually pretty heavy on people posting it, but I've only seen a couple, and I'm curious if you are a long-time viewer of this tag, if you feel like it is less popular than it has been in years past. But I like to do this tag because it's great questions. It's a really good version of a mid-year check-in, and so that's what we're doing. Number one, how is the reading year? Meh. So incredibly meh. I cannot begin to tell you how meh it is. Now, I give 5 stars pretty easily, so I have 5-star books. I have a couple favorites of the year, but I would by no means describe it as a standout stellar reading year. Number 2 is the best book, and I don't really have an answer for this. One would be the Perdition trilogy by Anna Guire. That is a sci-fi prison ship, and she's like the queen of one of the factions, and I absolutely loved that. That's a big highlight of the year for me. Also, what is it? A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sango Mandana. I was a huge fan of The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Her titles, man. But this one lived up to my expectations and hype after that, which was a favorite of the year, and it will definitely be a favorite of the year for me. Just sweet, cozy. There are a couple little things that I wish had ended better, but you know, you have the found family together, you have the romance together, obviously, and it really is just, for me, delightful writing and a hug, and just something that I would read so much more of if it was available to me. And then lastly, The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. Again, big One Dark Window fan, so no surprise that I also liked her new offering, but I really enjoyed the religious trauma themes throughout that book, which is not something I usually say. Number 3 is the best sequel. For this, I decided to go with Last Chance to Save the World by Beth Revis. It's Chaotic Orbits number 3. The romance does end pretty open-ended. It's like clear that they will see each other again, but they're not together, but they're definitely in love with each other. So as a romance reader, I'm kind of like, walking the line there on the romance. However, it is clear that like, I feel like they'll have their happily ever after. This is sci-fi, rom-com, heist, you know, Ocean's 11 type stuff. It's novellas, and it's just so much fun. It's funny, it's sweet. I love our main character. I love her trying to pull one over on the love interest. I love their cat and mouse game, and since it ends with, you know, the cat and mouse game will continue, I can appreciate that. I appreciate the poking fun at Elon Musk in this book. And it's just like exactly the type of thing I love, done in such a good like little bite-sized piece, and I just wish I had like a series of 15 of them to read, but I was very, very happy with this third and final, so sad, installment. Then number 4, new release I haven't read yet, and that would be Shadowed Obsession by Evelyn Leigh. I do tend to read any releases that I'm interested in as soon as I get my hands on it, but I haven't got to this one yet. It's Mafia. I have not read anything by this author yet, but I'm hoping to really enjoy it. And I do love the cover. Number 5, most anticipated release is easily A Love Most Brutal by Kath Richards. This is a standalone mafia, interconnected standalone. So it's the sequel to A Love Most Fatal, which was my favorite romance book of last year. But it's rom-com mafia, written to perfection. The women are like the mob bosses. This one, she's the enforcer, and she's going to be in an arranged marriage with a much older mafia boss. And I cannot freaking wait. I love these covers. I love her writing and characters and banter and humor, and I love all of it. It is perfection. So to say I have some pretty high expectations for A Love Most Brutal would be accurate, but you'll definitely be getting me vlogging this for sure, and I am just so hyped. Number 6 is Biggest Disappointment, and that would be all of the Do or Die books. I've been doing Do or Die in 2025 on my channel, where I take books that are currently living on my TBR that have gone on and off my TBR over the years for quite a while without me ever actually reading anything of them. And so far, I will say I am less than ecstatic about the results of reading these books. Number 7 is Biggest Surprise. I have 2 of these, and one would be Books and Broadswords, Volume 1 by Jessie Mahalik. I read some of their sci-fi romance and absolutely loved it. This is 2 fantasy romance novellas in one bind-up, and they were so sweet and funny and cozy and just delightful, absolutely delightful. There's dragons and witches and a knight. It's so much fun. It was so much fun. And again, this is one that if I had 30 of them, I would have read so many more. But I read this and there was nothing else to be had, which is sad. But it was fun. It was exactly what I needed. And then the other is A Marriage of Undead Inconvenience by Stephanie Burgess. This is a human marrying a vampire. Again, like kind of a forced marriage on both of their parts. Like they don't really have a choice. But it was just hilarious. Again, very lighthearted, very cozy and funny. Yes, they are trying to save their lives and everything like that, but it was just a good time. And there is going to be a continuation of their story coming out, I think in early 2026, maybe later in 2025. But I just had a really fun time with it, much more so than I had anticipated. Again, it's another novella. Number 8 is Favorite New Author. I don't really have a favorite new author of 2025 yet, but I'm going to say Anna Guire because I did absolutely love an entire trilogy by them. I liked one more book, and then I have some on my TBR that I'm hoping to really like. And they write sci-fi romance. Number 9, Newest Fictional Crush. I'm going to go with the Dread Queen from Perdition. She has chains that she uses as weapons that she has like wrapped around her boots and her arms, and she's just so impressive, and I like her. And another one would be Javi from Avenging Angels, Tenderfoot. I just read this, and he was a character that as soon as he was introduced, I was like, oh, I cannot wait to have his book, and this is his book, and I really enjoyed it. Number 10 is a book that made you cry. Many books have succeeded at this, but the one that stands out by a lot of it is Of the Wild by Elizabeth Wamheim. This was a recommendation to me from Steph and Novelty Corner. It's queer, it will touch you in your feelings. Oh my God. Found family to the max, just joy and acceptance, and I sobbed my eyes out. I think the last time I cried like that in the book was probably the rest of the story, which was also a recommendation from Steph, so that's rude. I cried so hard. I could not see the page. I was crying so hard. I had to keep stopping and like sobbing. Like, it's easy for me to shed a tear, you know, tear up a little bit, one little tear, no big deal. That is not what this book did to me. Again, it's like a sweet, cozy, queer, fantasy, romance-esque novella. It's like, oh, killed me, killed me. There's a trans man who finds acceptance with them. There's these children who have been abused to like the point of death that find new homes through magic and everything. Oh, it's so good. I recommend it. I do, but my God, it just ripped my heart out and then shoved it back in my chest. And it's a lot about how you cannot take care of everyone but yourself. You have to take care of yourself as well. Beautiful. I'm gonna cry right now just thinking about it, and it's been months. I read it in January, I think. Anyways, 11 Made You Laugh, The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. The gargoyle in this book had me cackling. I was actually laughing. Number 12, The Most Beautiful Book. I don't really buy books, so if I did, the only book that I have bought physically would be A Love Most Fatal. And I love the cover, so it would absolutely count. But also, my favorite cover that's on my TBR right now, I think, is the Bridge Kingdom. I really love the new covers. I do love them physically. They're so shiny. And also this is like my favorite color, so it's honestly no surprise that I would love it. Honestly, if you look back at all of the years, there's a good chance they're either all teal or floral. Number 13, a TikTok book that you regret reading. I DNF'd them all, so this doesn't matter. I have yet to get a really successful recommendation from TikTok, but that's okay. Number 14, Need to Read by the End of the Year. I'm a mood reader and I kind of read what I want, so this is loosely, but yes, I will finish all of my oldest TBR, so all of the books that are on my TBR pre-2025. I'll do a vlog finishing that probably in August or September. I'm already down to like less than 10, so really a small handful. Also, I have 2 more episodes of Do or Die that I want to film, so I have 3 to 4 books for those that I want to at least give a try. I have 1 more book to read for the Firebird Chronicles read along. It is a reread, so another reread would be One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. We'll do a read along for that in the fall, so I definitely have plans to read that. And then I'm kind of attempting a romantasy challenge where I read some of the more popular romantasy books, and so theoretically I should be reading those. It's not going well though, and it's mainly just me struggling to pick them up because of reading slumps, not so much that the romantasy books themselves are failing. It's me and my mood reading tendencies that are like, we said we do this? I don't think so. Number 14, favorite video that I posted. I'm really proud of my Do or Die in 2025 concept and, you know, doing the vlogs. Really proud of that. And then the videos that I'm enjoying making the most are vlogs, which is so funny because years ago that would have been my least favorite, but that's just where I'm at right now. I want to vlog and I don't really want to do anything else video-wise, so trying to maintain a balance, but my favorite videos to make have definitely been vlogging. Number 16, video you thought would flop. Honestly, the videos are flopping. They're all flopping. They're doing really, really poorly, which is okay. It does happen. But I also like haven't had any controversial videos that I felt like filming or, you know, got inspiration for. So I haven't had any standout videos this year, which again, I could make myself make them, but I like to do it. I really do like to do it organically when I feel like doing it, and nothing has come up that I was like, oh yeah, I want to make this video. But I will say the Night and the Moth spoilers vlog I thought would do below average, and actually did like slightly high end of average. So we're gonna call that a win, because I definitely thought it would do worse than it did. Number 17, an upcoming video that you're excited about, and that would be my mid-year reading journal flip through. I really look forward to making that. So that's the thing that I'll be doing like the first day of July, and I'm excited about it. And number 18, channel goals. I'm gonna be so real with you. Other than like 4,000 subscribers is my goal, has been my goal for quite some time. And I am closing in on it. I don't know that I will get it this year, but I'll be close to it this year, and that counts for something. Besides that, honestly, my goal is to not quit. My goal right now is to not quit. I'm trying to hype myself up. I'm trying to continue because I enjoy it and I like it, and I don't want to quit. So that's my goal. It's to not quit. That's it. That's the mid-year freakout tag. I love watching these. I love making these. Let me know any answers that you would like to share with me in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.